Alright guys, we are back for another preparing for Dokkan Battlefield. Yes, I do still have actually a lot more units to do this for than I thought, so we could still get a couple more of these done. This one is going to be pretty important. Lately, I've been grinding my ass off for several things. One, I have been hard at work getting incredible gems, so I could get as many of the Dokkan Battlefield medals as possible. You guys on Global know them as the Ultimate Clash medals. Of course, they are already out in the Baba Shop on Global as well right here. I've gotten enough gems. Of course, I awakened my LR Gohan. Now we have enough to awaken our Metal Cooler and also Android 13. And then the last two units, because Extreme Strength for me is literally like, I have nothing. Let me just quickly show you guys what I have in Extreme Strength, and the last unit we're going to do is Majin Vegeta. But I would awaken the STR Angel Golden Frieza, like, by himself and do a standalone video with him. But, like, look at my strength villains real quick. Like, literally, my strength villains are trash. Like, I have hits, the first stage of LR Frieza, Raditz, Frieza or Cooliza, Zamasu is not awakened yet. And, like, the Dancing Boo, like, I have the you know, the pink shirt Vegeta reward, but, like, my strength villains are my weakest by far. My physical villains are also pretty bad if I go look at it. I do have full power Frieza. I've got the Android Super 17 and Super Saiyan 3 Broly, but besides that, not looking too good. So let's go ahead and start this off with Metal Cooler, who is one of the better like support units like you can get. Well, let me not talk too much. Like, let me not slurp him up too much. He is incredibly good, no doubt about that. Especially on an Extreme Intelligence team, I would imagine he's optimal. Maybe. That I'll have to double check, but regardless, he's incredibly good. I will tell you all this. I would rather probably run this guy over Turles. I know a lot of people are like, what? People love Turles, but honestly, that stunning is not as useful as it once was, and then his passive does have that 50% health restriction, which is not great. So this is Steel Hatred Metal Cooler. His leader skill is all types key +3, HP, attack, and defense 20%. That's not bad. He's actually a legit rainbow leader here. Holy shit. You can run this man. I like it. I like it. His super attack is the Supernova, which does supreme damage to enemy and greatly lowers defense. So obviously greatly lowers defense is not really going to help you out very much. His passive skill is attack loaded with hatred, which is extreme type key +2 and attack 30%. So obviously the fact that it's just extreme types means he will fit very well on an Intelligence Angel Golden Frieza team, where I'm going to be using this guy on both my Angel Golden Frieza team and also my Intelligence Kid Buus team. Now that I've got this guy awakened, my Intelligence Kid Buus team just got insanely buffed. We'll go over it, but I'm also in the process of farming up Kid Buus super attack as well. So that extreme type key +2 and attack 30% is very, very nice. We look at his links: auto regeneration, shocking speed, nightmare, strongest clan in space, thirst for conquest, fear and faith, and shattering limit. He has very good links. Very good links. Like, shocking speed, fear and faith, nightmare. Bro, come on. Like, he will work. Like, if there's some sort of, like, you know, any sort of, like, villain category or, like, a Frieza race category, all of this cooler will be really good. He is a incredibly good unit. I don't have a lot to complain about. I love support units. Everyone knows this. Last thing, of course, he does have the revived warrior category. Obviously, you know, a lot of Bardock's, Cells, Majin Vegeta, Buus, just villains, Angel Goku. Y'all know what the revive category is like. Pretty solid unit overall. Really do like that Metal Cooler. So the next unit we will go ahead and awaken is this bad boy right here. Android 13, this has been one of my favorite Extreme Intelligence units for a long time. He actually is great for an LR Gohan team as well, if you just want to run LR Gohan as a leader. A lot of people will do that on Global. Unfortunately, Android 13's Dokkan Awakening is not yet available on Global. Based on the fact that all the medals are in the Baba Shop, I would recommend you guys definitely farm those up on Global, because I'm sure a lot of these Awakenings might be coming soon. And units like this Android 13, for example, definitely something that you would want on your LR Gohan team. Look at this art, by the way. This is absolutely gorgeous art. I absolutely love this. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our boy Super Android 13 right here. So this is Hateful Light. Okay, Hateful Light Fusion Android 13. His leader skill is Tech Types Attack minus 43%. Not really that great right there. Super Attack is the full power Deadly SS Bomber, which does supreme damage to enemy and lowers defense. So, I mean, lowers defense is trash. Supreme damage is not really that bad when you look at his passive skill, which is Innovated Development. He changes Tech Orbs to Rainbow Orbs and gives himself a 50% attack buff. This man is going to be able to hit hard if you have him at SA10, or you give him a good amount of dupe system buffs. This is going to be probably like one of the hardest hitting orb changers in the game. I mean, outside of... there has to be some like Dokkan Fest that does, or yeah, Rage Trunks. Rage Trunks is probably the hardest hitting orb changer in the game. There might be another one I'm not thinking of, but this guy, like, attack 50% is very significant. So he got an incredibly good awakening here. His link skills are Red Ribbon Army, Android Assault, Tough as Nails, Metamorphosis, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, and Shatting Limit. So, you know, he's got Nightmare, Fear and Faith, Metamorphosis. I do wish he had Shocking Speed, but eventually there probably will be an Android category. At that point, I gotta imagine this will be the go-to Android 13 you'll want on the team. They'll probably be very useful as well, because what good tech androids are there? I guess maybe the Universal Survival Arc 17, but I'm not a big fan of him. There's the Waifu Android 18, but again, not really a big fan of her unless she's going to get a Dokkan Awakening anyway. So the fact that he'll be changing Tep Orbs wouldn't hurt an Android team. I would pull for an Android category leader, definitely. This Android 13 will be great on my Extreme Intelligence team. We will see how much better it is when my Kid Buus SA10, and then I add this, you know, Dokkan Awakening for Android 13 to the team, plus add Metal Cooler to the team. Spoiler alert, the team is going to work a lot better. It's going to look pretty nice at that point. Definitely, at that point, it might, well, see, here's the thing, right? A lot of people, like, there's arguments on which team is the worst, and people say Extreme Tech, but, like, I just can't consider Extreme Tech the worst with LR Goku Black on it. LR Goku Black is just, like, until you use him, you don't understand how good he is. Like, you guys know, I have LR Goku Black, and I have dupes in my LR Goku Black. Like, he is a monster. I'm telling y'all, him alone makes Extreme Tech better than Extreme Intelligence. I mean, until you use him, you're just not going to believe me, which is fine, but he is a beast. So the next unit we're going to go ahead and look at is a brand new unit. Which Frieza is it? This one right here. So it's the last one. Yeah, okay. This is the one I will be keeping. Of course, he is Super Attack 10. The rest I'm going to use as fodder to feed into my Intelligence Golden Frieza. Oh yeah, I'm also going to record the last couple stages of the Universal Survival Arc event. There were a couple stages added to the story event. I'll probably go ahead and record that tomorrow. So here we go. We get this Cocoon Frieza from the one of the stages, and he Dokkan Awakens right here to this Angel Golden Frieza. This, of course, is Frieza in Hell when he was showing off for Goku. So let's go ahead and take a look at him. This is 10th Warrior of the 7th Universe, Golden Frieza Angel. His leader skill is SDR type Ki +2, and then Extreme Strength types, HP, Attack, and Defense 40%. So, I mean, honestly, he's not that bad of a leader if you're missing out on some stuff, I guess. Like, I don't even have Omega Shenron, You know, I don't have LR Broly. I don't have STR Janemba. I have none of the STR villain leads I could run. But I do have Hit. Hit kind of is a little bit, like those support units kind of work as kind of pretty okay leaders, I suppose. Now, his super attack is the Emperor's Death Beam, which causes supreme damage to enemy and raises attack for 3 turns. So not bad at all. Now, his passive skill, Divergent Anger, attack and defense 40% at the start of turn. So he'll always be able to hit a little, you know, he'll be able to hit decently, and then he'll be able to block a little bit. But then the second part of his passive, plus 4 ki and attack 40% when facing 2 or more enemies. Of course, y'all know this is trash. The toughest fights do not have 2 or more enemies. Obviously, this has to do with him, you know, destroying all the Universe 9 assassins in the show. But still, it's like, bruh, you know, he's an interesting free-to-play unit. I'll probably test him out when we're doing the LR Frieza grind, right? You know, there's tons of different free-to-play units I could use that'll be fun when I do streams of that. The LR Frieza event's up right now, but, you know, I'll be able to stream it, like, next weekend. I've just been so busy with so much stuff lately. I'm doing as much as I can. Y'all probably have noticed that I've uploaded so many videos lately. But anyway, let's take a look at his links. Prodigies, Universe's Most Malevolent, Revival, Strongest Clan in Space, Nightmare, Tournament of Power, and Brutal Beatdown. So, I mean, his links are okay, I guess. See, the problem is you're not going to use them on a Revived Warrior category team. And, I mean, Intelligence, Angel, Golden Frieza will be much better on a Universal Survival Arc team as well. So, this guy's only place is going to be on Extreme Strength. And, I mean, he does have Nightmare, Revival, but that's about it. Even Revival. How many STR villains have Revival? Let me just confirm this real quick. Cell, that's it. Okay. Only STR Cell, so that's not really going to help you out very much. Not really that great, but he's an interesting free-to-play card. You know, free cards are always cool. He does have 2 categories, by the way. He has, of course, the Universal Survival Arc category, which is this right here. And then, of course, he also does have the Revived Warrior category. But, of course, because he has the same name as the leader of the category, you're never going to use him. Kind of like Ultimate, you know, other versions of Ultimate Gohan in a Mixed-Blooded Saiyan team. You know, you're never going to get to use him. It's just how it is. So, we'll go ahead and do our last unit now, which will be the Tech Majin Vegeta. This guy has kind of long past his relevance. I know some people still use him for the World Tournament. I definitely would not recommend anyone do that whatsoever, using this guy for the World Tournament. There's just, we'll go over it. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our boy Majin Vegeta. So this is Farewell Proud Warrior Majin Vegeta. His leader skill is AGL, Tech, and STR types. HP and attack 25%, so trash, much trash. Super attack is the Final Explosion, which does mass damage and rare chance to stun all enemies. Now, of course, mass damage, that just means, you know, that is attack all, but you're not gonna get a lot out of that. It's just not gonna do very much damage. The chance to stun is nice, but if we look at his passive as well, Warrior's Resolve is what his passive is called, and it's attack 50% at start of turn. So, I mean, mass damage, I think, is like, that is like extreme, like right around extreme damage. I actually have to, I want to confirm and see exactly where it ranks up, but it's not hard at all. And then attack 50% obviously has not aged that well. Again, some people run him in the tournament, but he just does not hit hard enough. So I always recommend, if y'all want to do good in the tournament, what you have to do, you have to get off your ass and grind your rank. It's very easy to do the quest. You know, it's on Global now, the stage I always run. Stage 24-8. You fight Super Android 17. If it's 3 times rank experience, like it just is on Global, you get, what, like 70,000 or 80,000 rank EXP per run. You can get to above rank 300 very fast. I promise y'all, I'm not making it up. Once you're way above rank 300, LR Broly friends are easy to find, and then you just build your team around the friend LR Broly, bring the intelligence Chaozu, the tech Jacko to stun the enemies, and your World Tournament team is golden. I've shown y'all how to do it. You know, I finally was able to let Rhyme Style, Nano, Gaming Claw, all of them know. First Warden, now everyone is talking about it. A lot of people in the Dokkan sub, like, they already all knew it, but now finally the YouTube community is embracing Chaco and Chaozu, and so the tournament is just very easy with a friend LR Broly, Chaozu, and Jacko. It's it. You don't need, like, because what people will do with this Majin Vegeta is they'll nuke. They'll bring the Super Saiyan Blue Tech Goku, who is a nuking leader. They'll change the field to Tech Orbs and then have Majin Vegeta do an attack all. It's just not that effective when LR Broly just does the same thing by himself. So at that point, this guy he's past his relevance. He can't really help you in very many situations whatsoever. His links are Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Pride, Over in a Flash, Supreme Power, and Shattering Limit. Now, one of his problems, of course, is Over in a Flash. Guess how many tech villains have Over in a Flash? If you answered only Majin Vegeta, you are correct. Majin Vegeta is the only tech villain with Over in a Flash. So, in order to use him, you're going to have to use him on, like, an LR Goku Black team and pair him up with, like, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. But, you know, you have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who's a monster, and then Majin Vegeta, who's not quite as good. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. And then, of course, last thing is he does have the Revived Warrior category. 3 of the 4 units we Dokkan Awakened today did have that. Obviously, except for Android 13, but, you know, he Battlefield Medal special exception. You guys get it. All in all, a couple of good units there. Thank you all for watching. We'll do another preparing for Dokkan Battlefield soon. We'll also test out the Extreme Intelligence team with these guys all the way powered up. And I am almost done farming my Intelligence Golden Frieza all the way up to SA10. And once we are done with that, I can actually do the Intelligence Golden Frieza team showcase. Be on the lookout for that. Thanks for watching, y'all, and later.